Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the Daily Tarot for Thursday, the 11th of November 2021. I've shuffled, so I will cut. This is a major arcana reading. The Devil, World in reverse, Chariot in reverse. Okay, right. Well, there's a feeling of being stuck, a very strong feeling of being stuck in this, and of the inability to, or just the non-making of progress, and perhaps I would say a sense of looking at long-term issues that have bedeviled us and sort of thinking to ourselves, oh God, they're still there. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what I change. It doesn't matter what I learn. It doesn't matter what I get. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's still the same things blocking me. That's what I'm getting from this. And the sense that it always has been so and always will be. Okay, that's a terrible trick that depressive or depressed thinking plays on us. This sense of utter permanence in whatever it is that that you're grappling with. And I see a grappling kind of thing going on here. It's like he's saying, kind of, go away and leave me with my demons. Leave me with my demons. I'm happy here, and I don't care about, your quest for happiness. I don't care about your quest for freedom, and just leave me alone here with my demons. That's what I'm getting from this. But that would presuppose, because we can all be left alone with our demons if we want to be. We can, but that would presuppose that would be something that would make us happy. But of course it doesn't. So there's a kind of being in love with being unhappy going on here. And it is, I think, an under-examined facet of the human psyche, how we love and depend upon our limitations in life. They keep us safe. But at the same time, there's this wish to grow here. There's a wish for a new world in reverse. There's a wish for progress and to move forward with something. Chariot in the reverse. I'm seeing these as wishes today. So what do you prefer? What's the better course of action? To stay where you are? Better the devil you know? Or to actually break out of that jailbreak? There's a jailbreak. There's a kind of wish for a jailbreak here. And it's big. It's a big wish. World in reverse. Okay, all right. Let's pull another one. All right. Yeah, there. I'm wondering also, I'm getting a very kind of retrospective sense around this. And I think there's a reassessment going on about what we have done in the past. Magician in the reverse. The Magician is the card of capacity. Once we know that we exist, which is the Fool, we don't know anything about ourselves yet, but we know we exist in the Fool card. And we know that there is infinite potential. That's what the Fool card represents. We then have card number 1, the Magician. So what shall I do? What shall I get up to? What shall I make? What shall I manifest? Okay, but again, it's in the reverse. So I wonder if we're looking back and saying, man, what has anything I've done actually ever come to? Where has it got me? Because you see, the thing is, if we do what we do, we choose what we choose, and we progress and make what we progress and make in life, if we do all that in the context of our self-imposed and self-perpetuating limitations, what good is that? Where does that get us? That, I think, is the question on the table today. Okay, let's move on. Hermit. Okay, yeah. So there really is some self-examination going on here. This is a day of quite deep contemplation and quite hardcore. This is hardcore. The only two cards we have in the upright so far is the Devil and the Hermit. We're really, really wondering about the motivations. Are we motivated to keep ourselves safe or to keep growing? Because if we grow, if something gets bigger and bigger and bigger and changes, there's going to come a certain point when that which houses it, that which is encasing it, has to change. It's like living in a one-bed flat, and then your partner moves in. You could really do with another room, and then you have a child, and you can just about manage it, and then you can't anymore. Kiddie number 2, kiddie number 3 is coming. You need a bigger place. You need a bigger place. Okay, and I guess really what's on the table today is wondering whether it's time to invest in a bigger place for your soul. And I mean, by doing that, you might be having to, I'm getting very very metaphorical now about property and real estate, but you might have to take out a mortgage on something bigger in order to be able to grow into it. And there is always a risk involved in that. But I mean, think about it this way. If you only had a small place, but you want to grow your family and your family is growing, you're not going to stop the family growing in order to stay in the small place, are you? That's the kind of question we're asking ourselves today. Wow. Okay, Death in the upright. Card number 13, listen. Something interesting can come of these questions we're asking ourselves here. Something really, really interesting and valuable can come from it. And I see that because we have the World card on the table. So, this can take us somewhere. This has got legs, these things we're wondering about here. And there is really something valuable to be gained from these questions being posed in this matter. However, it is always worth bearing in mind that whatever value comes from this, ultimately, all the value here, all these trappings of accumulation here, the books, the weapons, the tools, the jewels, the crowns, the kind of trappings of state and of power. When, for example, this bishop's mitre here that the Hierophant might have worn, or this here that the emperor might have worn. Ultimately, it's all going to get swept away. When it's on a head, it's a crown. When it's on the ground, being swept up by death's scythe, death's impersonal scythe, it's just a hunk of metal. And I know this all sounds very depressing, but I think the key thing here for me this day in this reading is this artist's palette. again. Think outside the box with this. Really think outside the box. I think something has become too big to stay in the box. And there's something to do with embracing this rather bony apparition here, embracing that and taking on board that, no matter what we do or don't do, no matter what we choose or don't choose, no matter what we think or don't think, feel or don't feel, whatever, this is going to come. So why not think outside the box? Why not get creative? Why not? At least you'll have an interesting ride on the way. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I would say really, really allow your mind to talk to your heart in such a way that you're not just asking and answering the same questions you've asked and answered about yourself and about your life over and over and over again. It's not going to get anywhere. This is a day for growth, yet another day for growth. And the phrase gird your loins comes to mind. Gird your loins. I mean, you'd have to if you're going to embrace this, wouldn't you? Okay. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.